Listen, there's nothing wrong with men wanting to do something hard to better themselves. And it does better you. It's not just all screaming and yelling. And that was the one time I think I yelled, actually, because a couple guys pissed me off.
Because I see in your eyes that most of you don't belong here. And I'll be damned, I'll take this knife off my waist and carve this tattoo off my hand before I let any of you show up here on Friday for the graduation.
Daddy, chill.
This is Control Your Narrative, where we're focused on controlling our narrative. In today's video, we're going to react to a video on the alpha boot camps that they have. If you never heard of this, don't worry. I haven't heard about these probably since recently. I've seen other videos of it, but today that's what we're going to react to, is how these alpha boot camps are grifters. But let's go get this video started.
Hello, you. Yes, you. So you clicked on this video because you want to join an alpha male bootcamp. Well, you are in luck. Today I will be guiding you through the many adventures of joining said alpha male bootcamp hosted by the Omega Alpha himself, Phaedros Koulian. From the day you arrive at one of these pristine and luxurious facilities, all the way through to graduation, where you get to tell your friends about how you now are a certified alpha male. All because you endured 3 days of getting yelled at by overgrown homunculi with a chip on their shoulder. Now, just with like every good scam project, we need to watch an inauguration video first. So let's just pretend that you were doom scrolling around on Instagram one day whilst questioning your manlyhood, and you happen to stumble across this masterpiece of an elevator pitch.
Gentlemen, welcome to the project. The 75 hours that you're about to experience is a metaphor for life. You will deal with stress, you will be overwhelmed. How you react versus how you respond determines how you show up in life.
This is a place of fucking peace. This is a place of motherfucking freedom. That's what's going on out here in the pit.
This is what I want. I want everything you fucking got. Pain breeds strength, guys. Pain breeds strength.
I'm just step it the fuck up.
That's what a man is, a savage servant. It's your job to stand in the gap between the opposition and the rest of humanity that we protect as men. But if you're here, you want to become the better version of yourself because you want to level up.
Class 0, 1, 5, attack the fucking hill!
So as you're watching this video, you can just feel your blood start pumping again. Adrenaline is coursing through your body by watching a bunch of grown men humiliate other grown men. And you decide that the only way to get your testicles back that your wife took from you is to join this prestigious club of real men. So you start Googling. And finally you find the website for the Modern Day Night Project. You have a bit of a scroll through the website that looks like it was designed by a first year uni student and happen to come across their mastermind seminar.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best version of yourself, but I don't like it when, like, someone's always trying to grift, trying to make money out of it just for you to pay, like, these alpha boot camps. They're probably really expensive, but you could do it on your own. But a lot of these guys, they think they gotta do these alpha things to prove their manliness. But you don't need to do all this. You just have to start doing it yourself. Doing push-ups, doing, I don't know, bodyweight squats. Just trying to be the best version of yourself. You don't have to join all these, so what, elite boot camps for the alpha dorks, which they pay a lot. And these guys just treat them like crap. They act like they're some kind of, like, military or some kind of fight club like Brad Pitt and what was his name? But, you know, it's like they just want to be treated like crap. They pay all this money. Maybe they did lose their manhood in their marriage, in their family, whatever. But you don't have to pay all that. And try telling other people that you went to an alpha boot camp. You'll probably be made fun of.
You'll get to stand shoulder to shoulder with world champion athletes, special operations veterans, world-class thought leaders, whatever the fuck that means, and so many more special men who will teach you what it's like to be a real man. But we're not here for that puss boy shit. We want to get into the nitty-gritty. The whole reason you have decided to embark on your quest of becoming an alpha male, and that is the Alpha Male Bootcamp. So you start flicking around a bit more and find exactly what it is you've been looking for. This bootcamp is a self-described 75-hour crucible, and is one of the toughest physical and mental challenges that you will ever experience. This bootcamp will enable you to shatter your self-doubt and limiting belief, gain clarity into your life's work and purpose, and heal from the trauma that makes you feel broken. Sounds bloody fantastic to me if you ask, and apparently it sounds really good to you as well. You rip out your credit card without asking your wife's permission. You don't care how expensive any of this is. $1,000, $2,000, maybe $5,000. Nah, that's not even close to how expensive this life-changing experience is gonna cost you. So after splashing an easy and cool $18,000, and don't worry guys, this also includes 12 months worth of spam emails trying to get you to come back, you are now committed. You feel that tingling sensation come back and all the way into your gooch. All there is to do now is to wait, anticipate, and pray to God that your wife doesn't find out about this. And just really quickly, if you're enjoying the video so far, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel out and you'll be putting a smile on my face.
Let's put a smile on that face.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of these boot camps. Would you try them? Would you pay money to go to these boot camps to show how manly you are, to get your manhood back for an expensive price? But let me know, have you known anyone that has went to these boot camps? And if so, did they get made fun of, or did you make fun of them? Let me know in the comments. Or did they make fun of you for joining these boot camps? And how did you feel afterwards? You can answer any of these questions. And now, let's continue with the video.
Whoa.
So day one has finally arrived. You're ready to leave your soy boy, beta male lifestyle behind and become the alpha male you were always destined to be. So if you're lucky, your wife makes the trip out to drop you off at your alpha male bootcamp. Once you arrive at this amazing facility, which definitely isn't just a shed in some guy's backyard, you start moving your way inside with all of your beta male comrades. Once inside, you're instructed to put on a little outfit so you and the other beta males are easily identified. And you better buckle up, because you're about to be introduced to a real alpha male.
Around, look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% you will not be here Friday. I guarantee it. And I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure that you earn the right to be here every fucking second. Because I see in your eyes that most of you don't fucking belong here. And I'll be damned, I'll take this fucking knife off my fucking waist and carve this fucking tattoo off my fucking hand before I let any of you fucking bitches show up here on Friday for the graduation. I see it in your fucking eyes already. Your fucking souls are mine. 60% you will not be here on Friday. I will make sure of it. You will earn the fucking right to be here on fucking Friday night. I will cut this fucking thing off my head before I let any one of you little make it to that dinner table that don't fucking deserve the right to be here. I'll fucking make sure of it. I'm weeding out the fucking bitches.
Yeah, and those are two separate classes. He has to follow his little tough guy script and pretend he'd rather cut the tattoo off of his hand before he lets any of the quote-unquote bitches graduate the alpha male bootcamp. So I bet you're wondering who this lovely little fella is.
That's crazy. People are paying a lot of money. $18,000 for one of these. I thought it would be like $5,000 or $6,000. I mean, even that's way too expensive, but $18,000. Then it's not even what do you call it? It's not just for you. They don't do these things just for you. They have a whole script that they follow. It's a whole business that they do. Everything is not original. It's not just for you. It's just like if they were to treat you like that, like a regular McDonald's. How are you, sir? Good to see you. But they don't treat you like that. They treat you like crap for $18,000. And try telling someone that you spent $18,000 on a alpha male boot camp. You'd probably be made fun of. I mean, you should, but that's crazy. I thought that was ridiculous. If you want to be treated like crap, I'll treat you like crap for $1,000. But if that's what you want, but I think a lot of these guys, they like that. They like to be treated like that. That's kind of like their fetish. They'll pay $18,000 for themselves to be treated like crap by some other man, which I find kind of strange. But let me know what you think about that in the comments.
Well, his name is Steve Eckert, a certified alpha male and the leading trainer at the MDK Project Alpha Male Bootcamp. But more importantly, your worst nightmare. Scrotum Steve over here is going to make sure he weeds out all of the beta male soy boys from his illustrious backyard bootcamp.
Get to the fucking tent! Move! Move! You stupid!
So after meeting and getting yelled at by Scrotum Steve, now the real fun begins. You will now either run to or be taken to the parking lot of a shopping center. You will strip down, get yelled at, and get embarrassed by a bunch of guys barely tall enough to go on most of the rides at Disney World. The whole point of this first step is to break you, by calling you names and making fun of you. And I know you're thinking it, and the answer is no. This is not some giant ego trip by a bunch of failed wannabe drill sergeants who only want an excuse to berate a bunch of men. Of course not. These guys are only there to make you a real man. Of course, not before taking your money.
This is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome. Just hang out there and enjoy it. Enjoy the Southern California weather. You told your family I'm going to sunny Southern California. Look what happened. The gods have blessed us. They're cleansing your fucking souls. That's what's going on. This is perfect. This is what you need. This is the adversity you need, because shit's been too easy asking these stupid fucking questions. And look, here we are, back out here. Fucking awesome. Push-up position. Kill! 50! 60! You look like a fucking slinky dink. All right, f it. You don't want to do push-ups? Let's do mountain climbers. Right leg forward, left leg back.
Dang, doing mountain climbers? That's what I already do in my workouts. But these guys, they're just being yelled at. They're being, like, their manhood is probably already taken. It's just hilarious how these guys are being treated. They probably think people are gonna respect them. They're just trying to get respect, I think. These men that pay all this money. But honestly, if you tell someone that you paid for this, you went to a male boot camp. I mean, if someone told me that, maybe my dad or my brothers told me that they paid $18,000 for a boot camp, or any amount of money, like a couple of $1,000 is for a boot camp, I would probably make fun of them. I mean, but of course, these places are a grift, so they don't really care if you feel like a man. I mean, it's an easy money-making business for them. So I just don't agree with it, especially being into self-improvement, personal development. You don't need all this alpha boot camp crap, just as bad as the alpha male scam courses.
Right leg forward, left leg back. Mountain climbers. Why are you moving already? When you fucking start?
Now, I'd like you to just keep in mind, your dumbass paid $18,000 for this. So after doing push-ups in your parking lot, the fun doesn't just simply stop there. Remember, this is day one. And the whole point of day one is to get as many people to quit as possible, because it decreases the workload for your trainers. I mean, it's because it hardens the group and identifies the real tough men amongst you. So the drills last all day, with the only goal being to demoralize you, wear you out, and make you feel incredibly insecure. And after a grueling day of jogging up and down in a parking lot and doing some push-ups, you now get to go to the beach for some more humiliation.
If any of you get out of the water and ring the bell, I'm going to personally fucking whoop your ass on the sand. So if you are already contemplating on ringing the bell, step forward now, ring the bell, go sit in the fucking warm truck, and let the other men do what men do. If this was class 1, where there was no video to demonstrate what you would be experiencing, I would understand that some of you might show up looking like pumpkins and pears like you do.
The second they take off, the next one hits the steps forward and hits the ground. What does the one waiting do? Holy fucking shit!
See what we can do about that.
You guys are in terrible shape. I just would like to let that be known. You're in terrible physical condition. I'm sure your wives and girlfriends are proud.
So that is day one, successfully in the books. You are battered, humiliated, and tired. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a much better and much more enjoyable day for you.
We're just getting fucking started.
I didn't train hard enough. I don't belong here. I didn't train hard enough. I don't.
And you know it's fucking true. That hair tells the whole fucking story. That's all I need to know is that fucking hair.
So other than the obvious jealousy Scrotum Steve has for you for still having some hair on your head, welcome to day 2. And it's about to get a whole lot worse for you, old boy. So day 1 was your introduction, a means to test your mettle. And now that you've proven that you are worthy to your alpha male overlords, now they can really start to have some fun with you. Day 2 will consist of grueling physical activity on a public beach, the car park of Walmart, and of course in someone's backyard. Really getting your $18,000 worth there, mate. And all the while you're getting shamed and further humiliated by the troglodytes you have now put in charge.
Dang. I like how MudPit keeps throwing it in there that these guys paid a lot of money to get verbally mistreated. And even physically, going to some Walmart parking lot or wherever they went. But I'm going to cut it off right here so you guys can go back and watch the complete video, which I'll have listed in the description of MudPit's video of this alpha male boot camp scam course or whatever they call it, retreat, whatever. But you don't need some, you don't have to pay $18,000 to do a scam course like this or boot camp or retreat, whatever they call it. But all you need is yourself. You need to have confidence in yourself. These guys, they probably don't have confidence in themselves, so they'll let someone else mistreat them, thinking that they're doing something manly, but instead they're just paying a lot of money for just some 3-day course or scam course or boot camp just so someone else can treat them horribly, which is ridiculous. I'd rather go hunting or do something worthwhile than just being made fun of, disrespected. But I don't know, maybe in these modern days there's just people like that, willing to do anything to get respect. You want respect, you gotta earn it day by day. I always say brick by brick, but you gotta be the best version of yourself. Maybe get a little healthier, do some workouts. If you watch the rest of this, you'll see that they even have a graduation course. But I would never go to a 3-day graduation course just because you thought you became a man. I mean, I'd probably make fun of my dad if he did that. I'd make fun of my brothers. I'd make fun of my friends if they told me that they paid $18,000 so that they could feel like a man at the end. So don't do that. You just make yourself more ridiculous than you already started out to be. So just be the best you can. Be the best version of yourself. Don't let people mistreat you. Don't pay someone to mistreat you, whether that's male or female. But just be your very best. Work out. Build your finances. Pray more. Read your Bible more of it if you're a Christian, but just be the best version of yourself. I know that's a generic statement, but just be the best person you would want yourself to be. Don't let anyone disrespect you. So, everybody, I hope this video was hilarious and funny. MudPit's reaction. So, everyone, be the best version of yourself because only you can control your narrative. And check out MudPit's video on these alpha scam courses and all these alpha losers that he humiliates, which is always hilarious. I find him very entertaining. Go back on his channel. It's called MudPit. And let him know that the Frugal Cyborg sent you. And everybody, stay awesome.